Now you might be sitting there thinking, I'm getting engagement on my content, but how do I convert that engagement into customers and business partners? This is a common problem that us marketers face. And this missing piece of the knowledge pie, paired with our internal hunger to succeed and the pressure from our upline to make more sales, well, this can leave us in a bit of a sticky situation. And as a result, many of us end up defaulting to becoming a spammy weirdo. Nobody likes a spammy weirdo. I met my husband Blake in a bar, and almost immediately, as soon as we locked eyes, I knew that he was the guy I was gonna marry. I mean, look at that face. But obviously I didn't tell him that. And I definitely didn't pop the question right then and there. You've seen the hot, crazy matrix, right?
You have your crazy axis and your hot axis.
That would have put me right in the danger zone.
This is where your car gets keyed, you get a bunny in the pot, your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail.
Whether you're a man or a woman, that's not where you want to be. The process of turning a cold lead into a ready to buy customer or ready to join business partner is really no different. I think it's safe to say patience is a virtue. Where have I heard that before? Can we agree that jumping the gun is just not a good strategy, whether you're looking for a life partner or a business partner? So why do so many network marketers think it's okay to ask a prospect to buy our thing or join our team in the very first conversation? I don't get it. If you've done this, you're fine. I have too, so have they. You're in good company. But I've since discovered a much better way, and one that won't leave you feeling embarrassed or all alone because, well, you've chased all the good ones away. So I'm gonna share this strategy with you because, well, I wanna save you the embarrassment and the heartache, and I want you to have the business of your dreams. And if it's your jam, maybe I'll even help you find the one. Oh, and I'm also gonna tell you why most networkers are missing out on closing 80% of their leads and how you can capture all of yours with this one simple tweak. Just like making a good batch of scotch, you can't rush the process. Good things take time. Popping the question is no different, but I promise you, following the process will be worth the time and effort. Why would you want to drink that? So how do you go from first convo or first date to popping the question? Or better yet, how do you get them to pop the question to you? Even though I pretty much knew from the moment I met Blake that we were gonna get married, I played it cool. I continued to surround myself with lots of other guys and go on all kinds of dates. That sounded really He even found me on Tinder, by the way. Big move on my part. Could have gone either way, but worked out in my favor. Yes. He proceeded to plan a really cute picnic date up on his rooftop patio by the pool. So cute. And if you're thinking, yeah, but wasn't he on Tinder too? We're gonna have a chat about that. One of the biggest mistakes I see networkers make is not growing their network. I hear the same question all the time. I'm posting, how come no one's buying or joining my team? And I tell them, with all the love, of course, it's because you're churning through the same old dusty prospect list and the same 3 people are seeing your social media content and they're bored. If you wanna win, you have to always be filling your funnel with new leads. By the way, if you wanna know how to do this, go check out my channel because I've done a video on this very topic. Now that you've got a good flow of leads coming in, you need to know how to take them from cold to hot. If you wanna get someone to fall in love with you, you have to learn to speak their love language, right? Social media has a love language too. And if you wanna learn how to turn those cold leads into hot prospects who are ready to pop the question, then you need to learn how to speak it. Here's how social media works. There are algorithms working like little computers in the background, connecting people based on their behaviors on social media. Here's what it looked like when you attracted a new lead. You posted a piece of content, they followed you, you messaged them to say thanks, and now the 2 algorithms are connected. I don't even wear glasses. Now, competition is fierce out there, and if you want to make progress with that special someone, you're gonna have to eventually decide to ditch the other dates and go steady. It's time to take things to the next level, which means spending more time making them feel special. When it comes to your prospects, you're gonna have to work harder here too, especially when it comes to staying visible in their feed. If you don't continue to live on their content, they're gonna stop seeing yours and start to see other people's. If you continue to engage with them, your algorithms will stay married, you will continue to see each other's content, and if they're the right one, they'll fall in love with you. This all sounds a little bit dramatic, but it's simple. In marketing speak, we call it building know, like, and trust. Now, this whole process between dating, playing it cool, warming them up, getting them to fall in love with you, it can all feel a little daunting. If you're wondering, how am I gonna keep track of all of this? All good, I make a really good wing woman too. Got you covered. In the business of network marketing, and in dating for that matter, we all know that the follow-up is critically important. And you've probably heard that it takes an average of 5 to 12 touches before somebody is ready to pull the trigger. Blake had a 2-year rule, which I thought was ridiculous, but he made it very clear he was sticking to it. And he did, like almost to the day. Probably a good thing. So we all know that we need to follow up, but yet it still remains one of the greatest roadblocks for network marketers. Now, I don't think it's because we don't want to follow up or we're afraid to. I think we just forget. It's time to get serious about your business by getting organized, because when you don't follow up, it's like taking all that hard work that you did to find the prospects and build that relationship and just letting it fall apart. Now, I have a bonus step for you, but first, let's rewind a little, because you might be wondering, whatever happened between Blake and I? Who popped the question? He did. Looks like my strategy works after all. By the way, if you want to dive deeper into attraction marketing and become a pro yourself, then just check out the link in the description below. If you want to know the best way to follow up with your prospects, you're going to want to watch this video right here, because in this video, I teach you my exact follow-up strategy for how I close my leads, and it's super chill, never annoying, and it works.